Let us introduce Secure Field for Jira. It's a plugin that extends Jira capabilities by adding the ability to manage access permissions on a field level. The main features of the add-on are restricting a user from viewing, editing, or inspecting history of a particular custom field, fine-grained permission management, defining custom fields permission schemes, search our field's content by a dedicated JQL function. Now we'll go through some of the plugin's core functions and show you how to add and manage custom field permissions. At the beginning, we'll show you how to create and configure a secure field. Let's log in as an administrator and go to the Issues section of Jira's administration menu. Now go to Custom Fields option and click the Add Custom Field button. We can search for secure custom fields and choose the appropriate type from a wide spectrum of secure field types like number, date, text field, select list, user picker, and so on. Our add-on delivers the equivalents for most of the standard Jira field types. For our example, we'll use a number field. Let's call it the financial term CAPEX. We need to set it up in a standard way by selecting the screens we want to see the field on. Let's repeat this for another field. This will also be a number field and we'll call it scoring. It'll be measured with a percentage. Then we should select the screens where the field will be visible. After all the necessary fields are created, we shall define the custom field permission scheme. The plugin comes with a default custom field permission scheme defined, but we will demonstrate how to create our own schemes. We add two extra custom field permission schemes. The first one is Finance Fields Configuration Scheme. The second one is Project Portfolio Scoring Scheme. Let's configure permissions for the Financial Fields Configuration Scheme. It's similar to configuring Jira permission schemes. Our plugin uses three separate permissions to view field, edit its content, and view field history. Now we'll add all three permissions at once by selecting all three options. We can grant permissions to a group, role, or a user in the same way as in native Jira permission schemes. An extra option is to use a Jira permission. We grant all the permissions to the controlling group. We should repeat the same procedure for the Project Portfolio Scoring Scheme. This time the view field permission is granted to the project lead and the PMO group has all three permissions granted. That means that the project lead cannot edit fields or view its history until he is a member of the PMO group. The last step of the configuration is to assign the fields to appropriate permission schemes. The CAPEX field will use the Financial Fields Configuration Scheme, and the Scoring field will use the Project Portfolio Scoring Scheme. Now we can leave the administration mode and go to an issue to demonstrate our plugin at work. Let's update the issue by clicking the Edit button. We need to find the CAPEX and Scoring fields on the screen, update their values, and click the Update button. As you can see, the new values of these fields are now visible on the issue screen. When we check the current user group membership, we can see that David Grant is a PMO and a controlling group's member, so he has all the permissions to both fields. Let's switch to another user, Vincent Riotta. He's neither a member of PMO nor the controlling group, but he is the lead for a selected project. Vincent has no access to the CAPEX field, but he can see the Scoring field. When Vincent clicks the Edit button, the Scoring field is read-only and the CAPEX field is not even visible. At the same time, David, who has all permissions granted, can see, edit, and view field history for both secure fields. Our add-on gives full security, including search, export, and API operations. We've developed a special JQL function that extends Issue Navigator capabilities. Secure fields are not available for general searching, but they can be found using our Secure Field Search JQL function. It's time to get your copy of Secure Fields for Jira from the Atlassian Marketplace.